Okay, friends. Today, you must have seen the title. This particular subject has been, I have been really thinking, not I have been thinking, that thought came, and we started dwelling on that, seeing from various standpoints as to what is that something to be understood in life, which is very, very important. Other day, few days back, 3 days back, I was listening to a huge discussion. A person who is a celebrated theist, a believer in God, and another is a celebrated atheist who doesn't believe in any God, total iconoclast, total non-believer. Between the two, huge, heavy intellectual deliberation, arguments which shall go beyond the minds of billions of people, because not many people have given that type of thought. Suppose two simple villagers, simple, uneducated, they discuss something. What shall they discuss? The weather, whether the paddy is good this year, mango season is good or not, children's marriage, neighbors' problems, they die. In their life, there will be never an argument whether there is a God or not. Somebody might have a faith, believes in something, other fellow doesn't believe, or he believes in one God, the other person doesn't believe. But therefore there will be a huge argument in the name of God unless there is a religious leader comes there and divides them. Same thing also among the iconoclasts, the people who don't believe in anything, atheist, they don't believe in God, none of this stuff. Some of them will be itching for argument because they think it's a victory, it's a conquest, if you can destroy somebody who believes in a God. This type of joke goes on all over the world. Think, friends, which is more important? Should we waste our time, if we can use that word? Should we lose our life, the whole lifespan, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years, discussing either the God or the creation, whether a God exists or not, whether the creation is all energy, only matter, or whatever it is? How many people will join that discourse that the creation is nothing but dance of quarks, the quantum physics? How many people can see that? Not even 1% of humanity will understand what is that invisible quantum physics, quantum thing. But everybody uses the word, including me. I am using that fancy word. You support, you challenge me, explain what it is. What shall I say? Some invisible particles dancing. What does it mean? Do I understand, conceive what is that particle, what is that invisible particle, how it is going all over? Solid matter I understand. We see, hear, taste, touch, smell, perceptible, tangible universe, beautiful. And over that, we don't have problems with anybody. As much the believers continue their life, non-believers also continue their life. Heavy discussions on these matters. Think, friends, should we waste our time on that? Or the more important question, what is that? Ask the person, why do you say you are a theist? I do not believe in God. Why do you say you are a theist? I believe in God. So you are discussing, fighting over beliefs and disbeliefs. Both are beliefs. As much belief is a belief, I say there is a God. Another person says, I don't believe there is a God. I say disbelief also is a belief. So as much a belief can be challenged, that much a disbelief also can be challenged. Think it over. But who is more important? The belief that you have the disbelief that you have, or you who has a belief or who has a disbelief? Please think it over. Who is more important, your belief or you? Your disbelief or you? Your conclusions or you? Your thoughts, your memories, your experiences, your perceptions, your being alive, growing, dying, changing. That is all important, or you are very important. Because all these things by themselves are never a problem. Whether the God exists or not, should he fight amongst us? Why? Did he ever come and say, discuss me, if he is there? Did he ever come and say, take my charge, establish to everybody that I am existing? Did the creation come and said, analyze me? You may be seeing the visible mountains, but in reality they are invisible particles. Did the creation demand this? God is our problem. Belief is our problem. Disbelief is our problem. Are you getting that point, please? It is like you say you are a nice person. I say I don't believe in it. So we have fight. You say you are a wrong person. I say no, you are a nice person. Again we are fighting. We are fighting over, listen friends, we are fighting over something with which you are least involved. Whether God exists or not is not my problem. If my food is in my plate is my problem. Whether the creation exists or not, it doesn't make any difference to me if I am here. Are you getting that point? There is 100 times I have discussed it. I don't know how much you are grasping, how much you are seeing. Please see it for yourself. That there is a creation is not a problem. Creation is nobody's problem. Creation is not its own problem. Space, air, fire, water, stars, galaxies, even the dust, little whiffs of breeze. Nothing is a problem to itself. And if you conclude as a creator, because some people will claim that creator came and told him, leave it to themselves. Why shall I fight with it? If the person says, God came and whispered in his ear that here I am God, you won't do this, let him do it. That's fine. That's not my problem. My problem is not whether God exists or not, a particle exists or not, energy exists or not. My problem is I. If I am not here, nothing is a problem. And when I say I am not here, listen carefully. When I say I am not here, appreciate what is that I. Is it a word or it is a sense? That language, you must see it. Is it a word or it is a sense? Because physical body has no sense of I. Is it difficult to understand? Physical body has no sense of I. These flowers, all these little flowers, everything around me in this and around you also. You don't look at me, I don't look at you, okay? Around us, everything is there. Surrounded by the whole universe, we are existing, individuals. None of these things have a sense of I. The flower doesn't tell me, do you like me? What color I have got? Nothing. Either the creation whispers something to me, nor if there is a creator ever whispers anything to me. If I am not here, it makes no difference whether the body is there or not. Why? Because physical body also a miniature universe. Listen carefully. Our physical body a miniature universe, because everything in a miniature, it is in this here. Space is here, fire is here, air is here, water is here, earth is here. Every little substance that goes into the formation of the universe, it is here. It's a miniature universe. like in a drop, is a miniature ocean. Will it be difficult to understand, sir? A drop is a miniature ocean. What is the truth of the ocean? If you take it away, it comes to a drop. Then if you look at that drop, you go on dividing. What is a miniature ocean? The atom also is a miniature universe. Think, the atoms also is a miniature universe. Unconscious inert universe. But if you look at the physical body, human body, it's a miniature, not only unconscious universe, but also there is consciousness in it. That is why human beings are so very special. Animals have no conflict. Animals don't fight over God. Animals don't fight over creation. Jungles, mountains, rivers. That is why what the Upanishads declare. Dhyayativa samudra. The ocean is always in meditation. Dhyayativa parvata. The mountain is always in meditation. Dhyayativa prithvi. The earth is always in meditation. In fact, the whole creation is in meditation. Who creates the noise? Even in this little room, if we call our universe, just like in my physical body, there are trillions of cells, like even in your body. Do these cells have cellular talk among themselves? Are we in this universe? There is no sense of I. This physical body by itself has no problem. Because the body has no sense of I. Dehohamiti, deho na bhakti. The body doesn't say, I am the body. Deho na janati. Body doesn't know anything. Not only my body, your body, everything. Flowers, everything. With the eyes which say, eyes see, ears hear, tongue taste, but none of the sense organs ever know. They have only capacity to see, hear, taste, touch, smell. Seeing is something, touching is something, tasting is something, smelling is something, knowing is something. Knowing means you are conscious. Seeing means you are conscious of a perception called seeing. That is why a blind man is blind, he can't see, but the blind man is not unconscious. Do you understand? Please. Why am I talking to you about it? Because the whole world, when you look at this net world, today we are lucky to come across these inventions and everything. Around the world, what all discussions are taking place about whether there is a war should be there or not, whether this religion is good, whether that religion is good, when we are afraid of this religion, afraid of that religion, afraid of this God, that God. You know, what they call, like Shakespeare told those days, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Everybody makes big noise. The believers try to establish why I believe in God. Who is interested? Suppose I am hungry, I have got cancer, I have got a jealous husband, I have got a child who is a drug addict. Why do I give a, I don't want to use that word, give a damn. Do I care whether a God exists or not? Who cares? Unless you make God is your business, you will not talk about God. Like you go into the market, whoever has got something to sell, they will be shouting that. Mango, 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 lychee, 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 fruits, 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 or come here mutton, or got their egg, or this is the dry fruit shop. Everybody is announcing whatever they have. Some people announce about God. Did you discover God when we are born or children? Did we, just like we did not create our language, did you create our language? Did you pick up Tamil from your mother's womb? Hindi in the mother's womb, Oriya, Spanish, any language, did you pick up? Did any idea come to you by yourself? There is a horizon, there is east, west, south, north. Did you find out by yourself? Countries, continents, oceans, deserts, mountains, did you find out by yourself? It's all trained, ideas imposed, you pick it up. And that is why, just like the food is many times I have told you, the food is a language. Vegetarian, non-vegetarian, vegan, and all that stuff. The Spanish food, the European food, the Australian food, the African food, Indian food, oh forget it, every state is a food, Odia food, Bengali food, South Indian food, what all varieties. That's a language. The birds of same feather flock together. Vegetarians together, non-vegetarians together, smokers together, non-smokers together, drug addicts together, drunkards together. Habits. Did it come with you? No. You picked it up. The universe is not a problem. Perception has no problem. Until we were 3-4 years old, we did not have individuality. That was also not a problem. Slowly after 4 or 5 years, somewhere a sense of individuality comes. Because everybody tells, you come here, you sit down here, you do this. Then you have to say, I come there, I sit down there. The moment somebody says ni, you say nan. Bas. Somebody says tum ho gaya main. This sense, language, animals don't have that. Trees don't have that. Mountains don't have that. Nothing in the world has got sense of I and you. Neither we came with it. As children, we didn't come with it. Look at your life. Look at your past. Body's past. But as a child, where were you? What was your name? I have told you many times. Everything was given to us. A name was given. A role was given. You are my son, my daughter. It was given. Language was given. Food was given. Nobody is born drunkard. Nobody is born a sweet eater. A faith was given. Belief was given. If your parents non-believers, you are non-believer. Your father is a communist, you are a communist. Somebody is atheist, theist. Atheist, atheist. It's all you are you getting that point? We are all like living with borrowed everything. The other person came, asked me, he saw that, oh Swamiji, you have got a very nice mala. I said, yes, it is borrowed. Did I purchase it? Definitely not. Definitely not. It is too expensive malas. Beads are expensive and make it gold much more, and nowadays gold means, oh, somebody can kill me for this. This is also given. Oh, a nice cloth, they are full 100% cotton. Somebody gave. Land, somebody. Things around me, I'm just saying, same thing for everybody. Somebody, your father, mother, society, somebody gave it. Then I told him, just not the things that is on my body, even the body also is borrowed. It's not mine. My parents gave it. Even my parents are not there, what is my body? And this body is alive on borrowed water, borrowed earth, borrowed fire, borrowed space. Do you understand? If you understand, you shall feel stripped and stupid. To say I and my is so ridiculous. Mountains do not feel they are giving us something. Space doesn't give me a sense that is accommodating me. Air doesn't give me a sense that is keeping me alive. Fire doesn't give me a sense that is keeping me warm. Water doesn't tell me or teach me that I am hydrating you. Earth doesn't tell me, they are holding me. They are all going on. Everything is borrowed. Living on borrowed time. Any time it can come to an end. This moment, boy can drop dead. A massive heart attack, you are out. All your logic, your argument, your panditya, your scholarship, your language dexterity, your achievements, your failure, your stupidity, everything disappears. A dying thing is proud of being alive. Any moment can be last moment. And you did not have that sense of I. You never felt that. Go to the cancer ward with the children playing with last stage cancer, fourth stage, fifth stage. They're playing, but they don't know they're dying. I am not there. So please see that, friends. The whole universe by itself is not a problem, neither it has asked us, the human beings, solve our problem, solve our mystery. Or there is a creator sitting down and whispering to me, go and argue with you, argue about me. Why are you doing that? Why have you made creation is our problem or creator is our problem? That hit me like a boulder. What are we discussing? And who is discussing? Who is discussing? Not my body. My parents don't exist, they are already dead and gone. One day this body also will fall off. He's just talking some nonsense. Whatever he's talking, what he is talking? Who is talking? It's I. Creation has not engaged us to defend it. Creator has not engaged us to defend God. But what do we do? If you are making money in the name of material universe, physics, chemistry, mathematics, history, geography, politics, economics, geography, every subject, money spinner. Same thing also, God has become a money spinner. Believes in God. Then the competition between which God? Is it physics is important or mathematics is important? Language is important or geography is important? Environment is important or are you getting that? Or cricket is very important. Baseball is very important. Entertainment is important. Really? You completely forget yourself. Only if a human being is there, something is important or not important. Right or wrong? Cricket stadium, baseball stadium, football stadium. Now, World Cup football is coming now. June, it will come. Games. Politics has a huge game. Playing with other people's lives. What is politics? The people who have never understood the intricacies, the confusions of their own life, they are distributing further confusions everywhere. There is a politics group, there is a religious group. Think of it. What is the politicians doing? They use religion. What are the religious people doing? Looking for some political sanction. Think of it. Politics, administration use beliefs. Believers want to be organized and say they want political protection, royal protection. Those days the kings were going to wise people for wise counseling. Vasishtha, as Dasarathas, Guru. He is going for wise counseling. Nowadays, the so-called religious people go for the Margadarshan, from some direction from the politician people, Raja, for the kings, the administrators. What have they got? So the people who are administration, politics and other things, they are looking for a religious sanction. And the people of religion, they want to be a little more powerful. We are politicians also, we are also kings also. No. Call it religion, call it politics, call it science, call it history, call it mathematics. Friends, appreciate. For one day, you just get out of the rat race of the universe. Close yourself in your own room or go to a cave for a day or 2 or 3. Remain away from everybody. Find out who shall look for you. They shall let you forget. They will allow you to be forgotten in 1 day, 2 days. Unless you go on talking to people, go on phoning to people, go on WhatsApping and sending some messages, you don't exist. But you want to be seen, you want to be visible. Think of it. Who struggles? And we are completely spending our time arguing about whether the God exists or not. Whether the creation is a huge thing or is a tiny invisible energy. all this belief and disbelief. Information, no information. Knowledge or ignorance means nothing until I come. Knowledge is not proud. I know proud. Ignorance is not humble. You look down upon yourself. I am ignorant. I don't know anything. Who is this? I. That is why in the whole creation, observe, observe, observe. Don't lose yourself in a bunch of thoughts inside your head, with a million roads inside your head. Who is talking? I am a theist, I am a believer, I am a non-believer. What is politics going on? Now the election is coming. People are divided in the name of state, divided in the name of a country. What is happening in the Iran and America, Australia, the Israel and other, all the, naming one country does not mean other countries are all wonderful. Every country has a problem, like every human being has a problem. You are so insignificant, nobody listens to you, nobody talks to you. So you keep yourself very, very comfortable. That is how every individual in villages, other places, they just live into their own world. They don't have time for finding out what other person is doing unless you are making a business out of it. And the day you suffer a disease, you don't have to be left alone. You are left alone. Nobody shall go to see you. How long can they go and see you? As long as you are alive and well, hello sir, how are you? But the moment now you are dying, they don't want to disturb you. Now it is your own world, you are with your own world, and who is talking to you? Only one thought comes. Are we here to solve God's problem? God-like problem? Godly problems? Or are we here to deal with the godless creation's problem? Creation is a problem because I am a problem. Listen carefully. Why do I call it a problem? It is so sweet. The thoughts are destroying me. I enjoying these things. Why do I call, now it is summertime, it's hot. Why do I say, oh man, too hot? Why do I say it's a problem? Because the summer heat heats up my body, makes it garam, so hot. When the body is uncomfortable, body doesn't complain. But I take myself to the body. Listen carefully. There is a difference between who I am and I have a body. Who I am and I have a thought. Now, this body is not mine, borrowed. Body is not me. It is not mine. What is the question of telling me? But this body that I have, when it is hunger comes, the information comes. Oh, I am hungry. Listen carefully. Who says body is hungry? What do you say? I am hungry. Then what I say? Hunger is a problem. Hunger is a problem for whom? Animals are hungry. Animals are finding their food. They are not killing everybody else as much needed. So hunger is a problem. I must fulfill it. Why? Because I am the body, and whatever problem body has, it becomes mine. If the body feels hot, oh, summer hot is terrible. It's too cold, oh, the winter is terrible. I say it is terrible. Body doesn't say it is terrible. Are you getting that point? The body does not say the winter is terrible. Or the cyclone is terrible. Earthquake is terrible. Tsunami is terrible. The body doesn't say. I say it is terrible because the body is affected by the heat, the cold, the water, tsunami or the earthquake, and therefore I say, since my body is a problem, it is dying, oh, I am dying. So I want to protect my body. Why? Because in the absence of the body, I am dead. So who has the fear? Is the body afraid? Is the body afraid of changing? Is the body afraid of dying? Is the body afraid of aging? No. I am afraid of changing. I am afraid of aging. I am afraid of dying. I thought by itself has no age, no change, no nothing. But it identifies with the body, dehoham, therefore dehe pushte aham pushta. If the body is healthy, I am healthy. Body is dying, I am dying. So who has this sense of problem? Who has, listen the difference between, who has the problem and who has the sense of problem? Who has the problem and who is the problem? What I have, my body has a problem. Aging, changing. Body is not a problem by itself, to itself. Body is not a problem to itself. Whatever problem the body has, because I take myself to the body, then I say, I have a problem. What is that? Aging, changing, dying, sugar, fat, man, woman. I have a problem. Do you have a problem? Your body has a problem. Body doesn't say that, but because I say body is mine, I have a problem. Why I have a problem? Because I am the problem. Do you understand that? The whole universe, listen to its, get up in the night, go to a lonely place. If in your room, shut it off, completely close your eyes. Instead of talking, thinking about what others are doing, what this man is doing, what that fellow is doing, think of it. Who is talking? Who is feeling lonely, alone? The moment I feel, oh God, I'm dying now, or I'm aging, I'm so unhappy, so miserable, then what happens is, when I am a problem, everything becomes a problem. You don't have a problem. You have a body. You make the body your problem. Riches, no problem. Money is not your problem. Money has no problem. I say this is mine, so money is my problem because I am a problem. I want it. So there is a two lines you should word. I the word and I the sense. Listen to that. Is it a word or I sense? I'll give you, very simply tell you. You look at the people walking in the room. We are sitting down, few people here, 10, 20, 100, whatever. Just look at it. You look at the person, what you say? Hey, that fellow has no dress sense. Dress sense. You have got a dress. Once, long back, some 30 years back, when I was the first time I was going to America, then those days there was a movie, Gandhi, Gandhi movie was very popular. So we were walking near the Central Park in New York, walking down. Then as we were walking down, they were, Gandhi, because he saw me with these clothes. Gandhi, right. Another person, a very nice black man there, very nice with the big music, jukebox in there, there is singing and going. Everywhere in America is wonderful. I'm talking some 30, 40 years back experience. He looks at me and he says, hey, your mother dresses you wrong. What type of dress is this? What is this bed sheet for? This is a bed sheet. What does he understand? This is a cloth and a holy cloth, sannyasa and all that. Does he understand? For him what? Why are you putting on a bed sheet? Why are you wrapping up with a bed cloth? Like a long sari and they're not used to it. Just think of it. What's up in his eyes? We don't have a dress sense. Now suppose you see the other people, Scottish dress, African dress, Australian dress, Red Indian dress, any other dresses other than yours. What shall you say? Oh, what type of funny clothes? No dress sense. You understand that what dress sense? Suppose you have a red this shirt and one yellow pant and some blue belt and some 7 color. What is that? Rainbow color dressing. What shall we say? Buffoon. That is why. What is Kumali, Joker, funnily dressed. We have no dress sense. Listen carefully. Dress sense. Dress sense means what dress you are putting on the body. Food sense. You go and sit down there, eating for food. Suppose somebody brings you rice, dal, sabji, good thing. Suppose the person brings in pizza and then brings you some rasam, and after the rasam and pizza, you have got some, what is it, toku, some type of a fruit, some wild vegetable, something somewhere, completely disconnected. One Indian Odisha dish, one Indian dish, one American dish, everything, and eat it. What is this? You want a combination. So you have got a food sense. But it is not, you don't worry about, you don't like it. Okay. Listen. You may not have a dress sense. Your physical body. Do you have a sense of body? Your dresses are on the body. Your dresses do not define you. Even though you are trying to be defined by your dress, that is why this is not holy man. In other person's eyes, charlatan, rascal, cheat, hypocrite. You put on a police dress, the fellow is a corrupt. You put an army man's dress, the fellow is a despot. With dresses try to define you. You have a dress sense. This dress, that dress, should have or should not have. Physical body, think of it, your body. Suppose your body is very healthy, he has a good body sense, meaning nice, proportionate, very healthy, very nice, wonderful. Huge belly, huge back, big, thin leg, and something, head is huge head or a very small head in a big body. Yeah, what type of body is that? How can you have such an ugly body? How can you do like that? Proportion, there's a body sense. Listen carefully. What type of thought you should have? Suppose a person always angry, jealous, hateful, talking bad about others, always stupid, has no sense of satisfaction, nothing. What shall you say? This fellow is a miserable fellow. All this sense, who has got it? I. Badly dressed, I am stupid. Good dressed, I am very fashionable. Healthy body, I am like a model. Useless body, I am useless. You are identifying with riches. What is a rich man's rich sense? Big house, best cars, best everything, vehicles, everything. Poverty. So people don't want to show themselves as poor. They may be poor, but they shall dress rich. They will show something which they are not. Understand? Who is doing that? Who is trying to hide? I is trying to hide. This I thought, friends, is it a word or you are listen carefully? Close your eyes for a minute. Please close your eyes for a minute. If I talk about, listen carefully, close your eyes and listen. Do you have wealth? Not very rich. So poverty. Or rich. Are you a healthy person, young or old? Body sense, young or old, fat or lean. Are you healthy or diseased? Too much problem. Health sense. What is your education? Very, very ordinary. What shall I say? Not much. It gives you a limited sense. What is your job? Very ordinary. Whatever your faith, don't believe in God or believe in God. All these senses about your possession you have, the money that you have, the body that you have, the education that you have, the richness that you have, the job that you have, the thoughts that you have, information that you have. Are you a scientist? No. Mathematician? No. Geographer? No. Literature? No. What do you do? What do you study? I know little cultivation. Have you studied holy books? No. But whoever has known something, they are very proud. Oh, I'm a scientist, I'm a historian, I'm a geographer. Oh, all these things I don't care. I know holy books, I know this language, Sanskrit, Latin, Greek, all these things. So that gives you a I sense, importance. But suppose, now, you don't get into any of these rich poverty, rich sense or poor sense, that you have money or no money. Man or woman, not in relation to your body. No body sense. Who are you? Not a historian, not a mathematician, not a geographer, not a philosopher. I don't know anything whatsoever. So your I sense is borrowing what you have. If you are rich, you say I rich. You say poor, I say I am poor. Just like your physical body. The body is something different from the dresses that it picks up. You put a rich dress, rich ornament, you have a different dress sense. You have a torn cloth, dirty cloth, you have a different dress sense. But your body is not defined by that. Just like the dresses on your body, or your thoughts, memories, everything on yourself. For your I sense, listen, suppose you sit down quietly, now completely see that there is no thought. Can your I sense disappear? That I am here? Can you get rid of that idea that I am here? Your thoughts may or may not be there, but can you get rid of the idea, I am conscious? Your I sense that I am conscious, I am existing, cannot be taken away. Neither anybody has given it to you. The word I, the name I is given to you, but the I sense, your sense of being is continuous. What we shall tell in technical term, Atma Anubhava. Experiencing your being, who you are, is not a word, not a thought, not a sensation. Listen. Seeing is experiencing at the level of the eyes. Listening is experiencing at the level of your ears. Touching is experiencing at the level of your skin. Tasting is an experiencing at the level of your tongue. Smelling is experiencing at the level of your nose. Walking is an experiencing at the level of your tongue, your leg. Lifting is an experiencing at the level of your hand. Swimming is an experiencing at the level of your whole body, leg and hand, everything floating in the water. Seeing is an experiencing at the level of your eyes. When you can't see, blind is an experiencing at the level of your eyes. But experiencing doesn't go away. Just because you don't see, you don't hear, that does not mean you don't experience. Your sense of being, that I sense, always there. It's not a name. And in the whole universe, that sense of the I, consciousness inherent. If you understand that much, you don't have a faith sense, what faith you have or don't have, what body you have or not have, man or the woman, young or old, rich or poor, informed or not informed. Anything, the changing conditions shall be always there. But what does not change is your sense of being, sensing, being conscious. And that is not a word. That is not a name. That is not a thought. But the moment, now you can open your eyes, but the moment you take that I, understand, the moment you take that I, this is me, I thought, then what happens, I don't believe in anything. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in creation. I don't believe in other, I don't, Ask yourself, do you believe in yourself? Are you existing or not? The other day I was listening to a discussion. Somebody said, shall we go on asking, who am I, who am I, who am I? Or shall I go on repeating, I am that, I am that, I am that? You are repeating. I am not talking about repetition. I am talking about you. I am sitting in the Himalayas meditating. I am not interested in what you are doing. Don't describe yourself through things that you do. Who you are. I am a professor, historian, mathematician, businessman, priest, farmer, politician, economist, believer, meditator, contemplator. Why are you defining yourself with all these little roles you have got? And then the person says, another person says, I don't believe in any of these things. History, geography, mathematics is all useless, useless, useless. What is this God and God stuff? So the constant war goes on in human beings between believer and non-believer. In your own life also, I believe something, I don't believe something. I like this, I don't like this. Who is this I? Who has given you the right to believe or not to believe? Think. Because of my belief, things will not come to surface. Because of my disbelief, nothing is going to disappear. Just because you say that fellow is a rascal, he may be the good person. Just because you took some money from them or some favor from them, therefore he is a very good man. The crook doesn't become good. Who you are, indefinable. You cannot define. Think, friends. How much time we waste. How many professions? Education, school teacher, college teacher, administration, secretary, vice chancellor, politics, local village level, sarpanch, this and that, small workers, ordinary workers, party workers, then state president, national president, prime minister, There are rules. What is very important? Politics very important? Okay, so all schools close down. What will happen? Politicians are very important, so hospitals close down, they are dead. The hospital fellow thinks hospitals are most important. Really? The farmers close down everything. The rich man says, oh, the fancy house, the cars, the petrol, and these are very important. Production of the petrol is finished. What will you do? Who is most important, sir? Nobody. Everything we need in our life. So you are holding on to a relative role. Because money can purchase everything, so whoever has money, he thinks he is very powerful. Because the power also can control, so whoever is in a powerful position, he thinks he is controlling everything. So everybody, sort of exploiting each other. A poor man exploits the rich man's incapacity to carry his own luggage. The rich man exploits the poor man's incapacity to have his own wealth. So I throw 50 rupees, carry my bag. You can throw 5,000 rupees or 10,000 rupees, you can hire a doctor coming and sitting down with you every day. You are the greatest entertainer of the world, but the richest of the people can hire them for your son's marriage, daughter's marriage. Come, dance. Sing the song. Whatever we shall ask, sing. Will you say no? What is this cricket match? It's just like you have got a horse farm, stud farm. All the horses are there for the running. Nobody knows how will they run. You spend millions of rupees on that horses, and then you horse owners will be sitting down there, and people are exactly like that is happening or not. Don't say that I am comparing the players to the horses. This is an example. Your horses, they want to fight there. Some days they are completely 0, sometimes 50, sometimes 100. Just like the horses do not know their own speed, the players also do not know how are they going to play that day. The musician doesn't know how is going to music turn out to be. A speaker doesn't know what type of speech is given because it doesn't depend on him. It depends on mood. Self-knowledge, self-awareness is something flawless because you are always who you are. You are not defining yourself with a game, with a word, with a riches or poverty or prosperity or power. No. That is why this person says, Brahmaevaham idam jagatcha sakalam chinmatra vistaritam. Aham Brahmaiva. Not only I am then, everybody. Aham Brahmaivaham idam jagatcha sakalam. The whole universe is nothing but the same consciousness. The I sense, but not an identity. Chinmatra vistaritam, Chaitanya consciousness everywhere. So you have no fight with a believer. You don't have a fight with a non-believer. You don't hate rich people or you don't hate poor people. Riches beautiful, poverty beautiful. Wisdom wonderful, ignorance beautiful. Everything is beautiful. Why? Because I am beautiful. Your sense of being. I sense, please, that I sense. Close your eyes. Can you escape the sense of your being? You cannot hold on to your memories. Thoughts will come and go. That's why if you are living at the level of thought, you shall be perpetually destroyed. One good thought, you are laughing. Another thought, you are crying. With one thought, you are in a place. Another thought, you are out of it. With one thought, you are married. Another thought, you are divorced. With one thought, you are praising somebody. Another thought, you are destroying somebody. That is how average person goes crazy. If you define yourself with what you have, and in reality you don't have anything, because everything belongs to the creation. And the creation doesn't fight with you. When you say it is you, the creation doesn't fight. Because even however much you may say you are this body, the creation always takes it away. Borrowed. Whether the God is there or not makes no difference. Existence is there. And existence is not a problem. Creation is not a problem. Creator is not a problem. I is the problem. So why are you arguing in the name of a God? Instead of arguing whether God exists or not, ask yourself, I am or not? Your sense of being, nobody takes away. Call it I sense if you like. But if you appreciate, you know no name is required. And that something remains in every role that you play. Just like your body is in and through every dress, consciousness is in and through every thought, every identity. It's difficult to maintain the dresses. It is difficult to maintain your body. They're all fragile. It is difficult to maintain your property, 1,000 acre or 1 acre. It is difficult to maintain your informations, your thoughts, because they are all continuously going away, disappearing, forgotten. It's absolutely easy to be yourself because maintenance free. You are the self, the awareness, consciousness, not a name to be remembered, not a thought to be remembered, not an idea to be always holding on to, not a body to be maintained, is not a possession to be maintained, is not a position to be held on to. It is nothing. It's not a possession, it's not a position, it's not a body, it's not a sensation, it's not a thought, it is nothing. A description you can give Chidananda Rupa Shivam Shivam. But all things I am not, million billion things. Who I am, even to say that also you don't have to say it. If you want to appear differently, you have got different dresses. You have to appear differently, child, young, old, adult. Thoughts differently, different types of thoughts. But you are the same Chetana, consciousness, self, the I sense, which is not a word, not a name. It is in and through every thought, perception, sensation, everything. So ask yourself, shall you argue with somebody? Is it necessary to argue? Why somebody? Is it necessary to fight inside you? One thought fighting the other thought? You are eternally peaceful. Shivam, Shivam. No words needed, yet every word is meaningful. No dress is needed, every dress is meaningful. Living is a blessing. So remember that word, I sense. Can you ever escape? You see it in yourself, you see it in everybody. Nobody is helpless. Yet, physically, the changes will be there. So take care of your body, take care of others. Be a blessing to yourself. Be blessed, then be a blessing. I love that statement. I always write down to people. Be blessed. First bless yourself who you are. Then be a blessing for everybody. As long as you are a problem, you can never be somebody's solution. You are your problem, you are everybody's problem. You may say whatever you like. Take this statement and work. When you are a problem to yourself, when your life is in a big problem, all the time you are problematic, stuck with one role or the other, one need or other, you shall be a problem for everybody in this universe. That is why there is no environmental disaster. A human being is a disaster. He cuts down the trees, cuts down the petrol, takes down the petrol, destroys everything, destroys humanity, religious people, non-believers, believers, because the fellow has a conflict. He is conflict-ridden. He shall destroy, he'll fight with everybody, because he is a fighter inside. He is continuously fighting. When you are at rest with yourself, you won't even bother to whisper a thought. For what? For me to be me. A whisper is not needed, a name is not needed, a role is not needed. Therefore, I accept myself as I am and what all things I seem to have borrowed for some time. Therefore, I love everybody for who they are and all these people who have borrowed something or other for some time. Living on borrowed time. Time will come, you will go, so don't worry about it. Nobody dies, nobody is born. Everything always existing. Thank you, friends. Just a word you remember. I sense. Nobody can ever take it away. It's yourself. It's not a word, not a role of any kind. It doesn't change, doesn't age, doesn't pass. Thank you.